Yo! What is up, Digifams? It's Lopamon for Game here. Today we're featuring a first place deck profile by Gabe. What are you playing, Gabe?
3 Musketeers, well more like 2.
Oh, okay, we're playing Muskies. Like it. Let's get into it.
We'll start with the eggs. We play 4 copies of Demimera, 1 copy of Pagu.
Okay.
Demimera is the best egg in my opinion for this kind of deck, just because it helps you fill your graveyard very quickly and helps you like cycle through your deck. Pagu is the weird inclusion. Most people either play Shaomon for removal, Sunamon for more draw, depending on what they have. But since my deck is all about just filling the yard extremely fast, without selective draw, I personally like Pokemon more than these.
Okay.
We'll move on to the rookies. I run a full set of BT2 Itmons, and a full set of the new Itmon from BT6.
Okay, so you play a 4-4 ratio.
I play a full 4 ratio. I've seen some ratios that play less of some of these Itmons, but for me, I personally like this more, and it will help facilitate a later game plan that I'm gonna work on once I get some of the cards in.
Okay.
So we run these for milling the decks very quickly. We run these to recover our Bill Stars that we milled.
Alright, so basically you play 8 Bill Stars.
Essentially, yes.
Essentially.
If the game gets really long, this is very helpful for the grind game, especially against like security control.
Oh, makes sense.
These, let's keep these here. We're not done. For my other rookies, we play 2 Labro, 2 Sunbird Mons.
Okay.
These are, I added these recently. I used to only run 4 Labramons, but in testing, there are a lot of times when I want to have memory and I want to be able to like, Labramon's good on play, but this I could Digivolve in raising and keep it there without feeling too bad. This one is always, the only effect only happens on play. So Sunbird helps me in those situations where I want to be able to, set something up on raising, let it die, and mill 2 cards. Mill 2 cards to gain memory, and also off the effect of Demimera. And our last one is just a Gazimon for the occasional memory blocking that we'll have to do once in a while. There's a lot in this set, but there's a lot in this format, but the only person in our locals it's not that necessary to block memory. But we do have one Lilith Loop player, consistent Lilith player, so I might need to bump this up to 2.
Oh, gee, I wonder who that is.
Let's move on to champions. We run a full 4 of Deputymon.
Of course.
Our searcher, and also another way to fill up our graveyard very fast.
Oh yeah.
There's a huge amount of times it will whiff or just get you an option, but that's fine. This helps you also to warp into one of our only other muskets in the deck.
Okay.
Next is 2 blockers just for defense.
Just 2. Okay.
We run these as our package for, well, this is for Nail Bones, just help us give us some aggro through Nail Bone. And this is just for removal, mostly Mechanorimon, and another option for Nail Bone.
Okay.
So I have 4 total options for the other part of Nail Bone.
Okay.
Next we run 2 Mechanorimons to help stop any Rookie Rush decks. The best choice against Rookie Rush decks, or Rookie Rush style decks.
Stops bot plays. Bot rush.
Commandermon. We only run 2 level 5s, which are Rebellymon.
Okay.
These are just here for the Jesmon matchup. We have 2 Jesmon players where we got 2 consistent Jesmon players where we're at. So this is extremely useful for it, just to help stop them from OTKing us.
Do you think with the when they ban Savior Huckmon, do you think you're still gonna be running those 2 Rebellymons?
I don't even know if I'll play this deck, to be honest. We'll see.
We'll see in next format. Okay.
We'll see in a while. For Megas, Bailstar, main second of the deck, and only 3 Gundramons.
Okay. Yes.
I did a good amount of testing, and having 4 of these just didn't feel good. I was tempted to play 1 Magna Kidmon, but I have no way to Digivolve into this consistently besides the Deputymon, and that's not good enough.
Okay.
So we just opt out on 7 Megas. There is one more Mega I want to play, and that's the one. And I alluded to earlier, since we're running 8 Itmons, we could run 1 BT 1 bit Beelzemon just for removal.
Okay.
I'm gonna order like 1 or 2 just to see how it plays, but that card is spiking at the moment because of the hype of the new Beelzemon deck coming out from EX2.
So you make a good point.
Looks like you get a copy for cheap. Now we go for the level 7. We run 2 Zords and 2 Millennium Mons. This is here just to help if in cases where I need to flood the board without Nailbone, this is what I used to go up from either Bellstar or Gundramon. And this is here just to remove Craniumon. Or any problematic level 7s I can't deal with. Because Trump Sword just, if the level 7 is already suspended, Trump Sword will not do anything to it.
Yeah, Trump Sword becomes dead.
This is the only way to deal with level 7s without Trump Sword. I do want to cut this down to 1 if I do try the new Beelzemon. But for now, I'm just keeping it at 2.
Yeah.
2 to ratio for my 7s.
At least you can see one of it, just in case it gets bottomed out or trashed or insecurity.
Yeah. Oh, chances are it'll get milled in this type of deck.
Yep.
Now the options, boom, Black Bullet.
Oh yeah.
3 Trump Swords.
Oh yeah, cost 7s.
2 Nailbones, 2 Goutswarmers, and 2 Happy Bullet Showering.
Okay, so why this ratio specifically?
So, I wanted to play 4, but I found it too clunky for what I want to do.
Okay.
And I needed ways to deal with 7s, which is the main problem against this deck. So we run a total of 3 Fly Bullets, which I want to see. Trump Sword also what I want to see because of Bond being everywhere. It's another reason why I did not want to cut this down to 1. I was gonna run 1 more Fly Bullet over this, but we have a very consistent Bond player on where we live. At 2 Bond players, 1 Agu and 1 Gabu. So I wanted to run 2, just help me have more options when killing those 2.
Okay.
So, and we run 2 of this that I can't pronounce just to board wipe.
Board wipe,
Any
yep.
going wide strategies. Also 2 Nailbones help us facilitate the going wide strategy on ourselves.
Yep.
For this deck.
Makes
Those
sense.
are our options. I do want to try out 2 Cocytus Breaths once I get a hold of some BT1 mats.
Oh, Cocytus Breath. Okay.
As another tech for level 7s that I can't deal with.
Interesting. Okay.
And then the last 2 cards are 2 Tamers.
Just 2.
1 Memory Tamer Mad and 1 Sora Mimi. I will change these into the new analog use that will be coming out in EX1 later this week once I get a hold of 2 copies.
Alright. Both analog?
Yes, both analog, and maybe I'll find space for 1 more mat.
Okay.
Mimi I like a lot, but the only reason I would play this is just for the last part, just to allow me to filter my hand better.
Okay.
But for now, this is my deck, and there's a lot of adjustments I'll be making. But for me, this is what works so well right now.
Alright, sweet. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. This guy got first place. I was his second runner-up. As you know, hard play Gabubon. You remember that play. But yeah, thanks, Gabe. Check you guys out later. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time.